Changes may be needed to prevent blackouts like the ones from Duke Energy that left 500,000 people without power on Christmas Eve. In just a few hours, we could find out what some of those changes could be. WRAL's Laura Levine is live in downtown Raleigh with what advocates say went wrong during that time frame. Laura?
Yeah, Jeff, well, just imagine sitting inside your home with no heat and temperatures in the teens. As we know, many people right here in the Triangle didn't have to imagine that. They lived through it. So an advocate with the North Carolina Sustainable Energy Association tells me they plan to address a number of missteps that Duke Energy made during those blackouts, including and starting with the fact that they didn't notify customers about the equipment failures. Now, Duke Energy has stated its demand for the morning of December 24th exceeded its forecast by about 10%. Here's what groups across the state plan to focus on today. They say North Carolina is heavily reliant right now on coal, natural gas, and nuclear. Advocates have been pushing for a number of years for more renewables as a way to provide more options for our electricity generation sources. So here's what this means. If some plants that use coal or natural gas experience any issues, the utility has other resources that it can rely on as well.
Continuing to diversify our electricity generation on the grid with sources like solar, wind, and battery storage can help to ensure that we have all the electricity that we need when we reach peak demand during these really, really cold winter mornings. And so the solutions are in front of us, and we continue to advocate for those solutions.
So here's what's happening later this morning. Many organizations across the state are going to come together for a 10 a.m. briefing to really discuss their investigations on what transpired and ways to prevent blackouts in the future. Coming up in the next half hour, you're going to hear a response from a spokesperson with Duke Energy on how they plan to move forward. Laura Levine, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.